right, guys, it's time for Mental Health Mondays, brought to you by LSF Health Systems. This week, Dr. Christine Caulfield joins us to talk about bullying. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's still a thing.
It's still a thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, guys, like, we got to stop with this. Like, let's figure out how we get around bullying and how we navigate that, because like it's something that's not going away.
Right.
All right, so it's always been something that's affected kids, right? But today it's a little bit more complex, right, with the internet and things of that nature. So, can you give us a bigger picture of modern day bullying and what does it look like now?
Yes, and unfortunately, social media is a big factor in people bullying others. Oftentimes it comes through a group, so
Right.
not just one-on-one, but a friend group bullying someone else.
So now we don't have to deal with just one bully, we're dealing with a group of them.
Exactly, and that protection, if you will, gives them more power and the feeling that they
blanche.
can just bully because they're not seen.
Right.
And it's really damaging to those that are being bullied.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we talked about it off screen a little bit that, I grew up in the 80s, and so there was no internet to be found. There was no internet to be bullied on and things like that. So
Exactly.
I can't even imagine how different it is now. And just like you're talking about, a group of people. Like,
Yes.
it's not even just like one kid at school anymore. That's crazy. Okay, so beyond bullying, hurting kids' feelings, what other consequences that children may suffer from, down the line with bullying?
Yeah, it's serious. It's very serious. Children have anxiety, depression. Oftentimes they don't want to go to school, so
Right.
there's school avoidance.
Yeah.
There's drop in grades because they're not going to school. They're depressed. So it's very serious, and parents need to be very aware that they need to check in to see if their kids are being bullied or if their child is a bully.
Right. Yeah, because you may not. That's no kidding. We don't really talk about that much. Your kid may
Right.
be the one doing the bullying.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay, so how can parents help their kids if they're being bullied?
Well, you need to give them safe space to talk to you about it. So don't overreact as they're sharing the stories. You need to let them know that bullying is not their fault, that you want to know details so that you can keep up with this. And parents do keep a log. Who's doing the bullying? If you can take a screenshot on that social media of what's being said and done, do that. There's an anti-bullying statute here in the state of Florida.
Really?
Yes, indeed. So schools are mandated to apply that and not tolerate bullying. So if you can keep a log and all the details, and then go to the school and report it. Because again, schools are responsible for adhering to the anti-bullying statute.
Interesting. Wow, I didn't know that statute existed. That's pretty crazy. All right. On the other hand, what should parents do if they learn that their kid is the bully? Right. So
Yes,
this is a little touchy.
It is, but again, give the safe space so that the child is willing to share. Ask open-ended questions like, "What happened? What brought this up? Tell me about." What you're doing at school with Johnny or who it might be. And then listen and let them know that this behavior will not be tolerated, and set up consequences for that behavior. You want to encourage that child to write a letter, for example, to the person they bullied and apologize.
Yeah.
And again, keep monitoring this, and don't get defensive if you're called into school and you're told that your child is a bully. Listen to the facts, listen to the guidance counselors, whoever's in that room, and have an open mind that your child may indeed be the one that's the bully.
Gotcha. Okay, doctor. So before I let you go, where can we go for more resources for bullying, and where do we learn more about LSF Health Systems?
Yes, so we have a provider in our network, SAYS, and they have a specific program called Coaches, and that deals with children that have been bullied or children with behavioral issues. Perhaps the child is the bully.
Right.
And so you can reach out to SAYS and get some help through that coaches program. You can also call us at our Access to Care line, which is 1-877-229-9098, and we will connect you to coaches as well.
Excellent.
Yes.
Doctor, thank you so very much for being here.
Pleasure.
I really do appreciate it. As always, I learn a lot with you. So guys,